Well, it's actually kind of warm out today, which is nice. We like that. And hopefully things will start to dry up. For the record, they're not drying up yet. It is still muckland. The ground is squashing under my feet. And would be nice, like the fields are completely flooded. Like completely flooded. So there's not going to be any planting this week, I'm telling you. Of course, there wouldn't be anyway. Look at all the snow. But I still have to go around the muck. But if we are lucky enough, we might end up, careful, but we might end up being able to, I don't know, not climb over the muck like that. That'd be nice. But like this, we've moved all the hay right now because this is like nonsense. We're not having the animals walk there. So we're not having the animals walk there, and it is a little firmer on the ground, a little bit. You do have to watch for slipping. This is worse for slipping than the ice, like the muck. That's why I'm walking on the fence and putting my hand on there and then going across. I'm just looking where Shadowfax is going. Hi, bud. Is that the best way to walk? Then that's the way I'm going. Hi, my man. And there's turkey and there's goat. Everyone's just kind of... So if you want to see where everyone's kind of passed out, they're all just kind of hanging there. She's alive. I promise that goat is alive. I promise. She's just, goating. I promise she's alive. I know it always looks a little interesting. I'm walking literally exactly where Shadowfax walked because he's pretty smart about this. And there's a chunk of wire on the ground. Oh, a chunk of wire. Sorry. I think I hit a duck. Sorry about that. Sorry. There's ducks back there. I think a wire hit a duck. Sorry. So, we have the food and water in here, which is not normal for us. We don't typically do that, but what are you going to do? So, Tristan brought in eggs this morning. I'm sure there aren't any here, but hi. But you never know. So I'm just quickly checking to see. No, I don't see any. Tristan did bring in eggs, but it's gross here. It's not gross in here. It's fine in here. It's gross out in the barnyard. That's just the way it is in the spring. I'm just going to move this chicken. Come on. Can I move this chicken? Come on, chicken. Come on, chicken. Well, come on. Okay, there's no egg under there. She's very annoying. She's very broody. And if she can find an egg, she's going to find an egg and take it. Because she's incredibly broody right now. All right. See, goat is alive. She's fine. I know she was looking dead. They have found a puddle. The ducks, they have found really good puddles. But, I mean, obviously, we don't walk this way. That is the worst of the muck. So we do what Shadowfax does. We follow him. I'm just leaning on your butt, buddy. Sorry. Just leaning on your butt as I stepped into the muck so I wouldn't slip. I was just using him as a brace. But yeah, it's going to be mucky for a while. So what's the plan today? Well, I got started filming a little bit later than I intended because that rabbit arrived this morning. His name is Zai. He's a pretty cool guy, actually. It's not that he's not well looked after. Okay, he is well looked after. So no hate towards people who find themselves in a situation where they cannot keep their critters. Okay, because she literally could not. She 100% could not. They're moving to, and through no fault of their own, they didn't choose this, but they are moving somewhere. I'm just playing monkey on the bars here so that I can get around and not fall in the muck because it's still, we don't want to walk through that. We go around. So, through no fault of their own, they have to move, and they have to move to a place where, unfortunately, they can only have one pet. And they have a cat and a rabbit. The cat belongs to one daughter. The rabbit belongs to the other. So, what is she supposed to do? She has to find a responsible home for one of them. She doesn't have a choice about moving. Okay, she does not have a choice. This is not something she wanted. I'm just looking to see if there's like eggs out here. You never know with these guys. They're probably laying back here, and I'm not going back there because I'd have to go through this little lake, which they have no problem with. But I don't want to walk through this little lake. This little lake here by the lawnmower. That's an old junky lawnmower, by the way. It's not the one we use. It's been here for like probably 20 years. So hopefully we can get that out of here this summer. But they're probably laying over there, and I don't want to go over there. I'll get Tristan to look. However, back to the rabbit story. So they can't take both animals, and they had to find a home for one. And of course, being the mom, anyone who has kids knows that the mom gets to be the bad guy, right? There is no math under which you can get out of that one. So she had to decide rabbit or cat. And it sucks to be in a position where you have to say rabbit goes, but that's the position they found themselves in. So, yeah, that's how that happened. So she was looking for someone to take him in. I take in any rabbit that I've bred. Ha ha ha. That's a good egg. Thank you. This is a egg we're going to keep for hatching. Eggs are going in the incubator tonight, so there we go. But so she needed to find a good home for the rabbit. I will take in any Rex or Lop that, one, I bred, or two, desperately needs a home, right? Rather than have them end up in, for example, a rescue, a shelter, or abandoned on the side of the road, which unfortunately is not uncommon. Let's just be honest about that. I mean, we all know people who do that, or we know the type of people who do that. So I will take in, right now, I will only take in Rexes and Lops. I don't yet have the setup for a large number of rabbits at a time. The plan is eventually, there's a chicken over there. Eventually there will be a chicken over there. There's always a chicken over there. But eventually the plan is to put 6-foot fencing, just like the chicken pen. So the chicken pen we have here, we're going to do the same thing over here. Okay, we're going to start over here and start building pens and then going back into the trees. And the plan with back into the trees is, hi. Okay, so I just found Trunk as well. We're going to catch her. We're going to catch her. So I'm going to close this door. I'm closing this door. I'm going to get a piece of wood to keep it closed because I want to catch her. I'm done chasing her. I am absolutely 100% done chasing that rabbit. So let's lock these doors, go and get Tristan. Go and get Tristan. Go and get Tristan. And we are going to this in here as well. We're catching Trunk. I don't care. We're catching her. Okay, I'm going to go get Tristan. I will introduce you to Zai after I go get Tristan. All right. Only open one. You see her?
I do. she know. Come on.
Be as grabby as you have to. Just don't get bit.
Did she bite me?
I don't think so. She's never bitten anybody. That slamming against the door is why I wanted someone to go in. Do you want to throw your sweater over her?
No.
Okay.
Stop.
No. Do you need anything?
I can still roll now. Okay. Loose. Yeah, that's blocked.
Okay. You okay? All right. All right. Trunk acquired. He's fine. Trunk acquired. We are going to put her in with the girls. I'm going to get you to open the door. We got Trunk. Woo!
Did you drop the mic?
Oh, no. My mic is goo.
Where'd you go, Trunk?
She's right there. Okay. Trunk acquired. We got her. No more yard bunny. All right. After all of that, good for us. Good for us, we got her. She's in the pen. She is not happy about it, but too bad for her. So, okay, so Zai looks a lot like Trunk. So Trunk is there between the houses. Deli is in the house there with Andersen because Trunk is up top. So that's Trunk. We got her now. That was sneaky. That's why I literally just closed the door and went and got Tristan. Because these doors don't close great anymore. So this shed was here when we moved here. It's fairly old. So this latch doesn't really work. Okay. So what would happen is if I tried to get her myself, what was going to end up happening was I wouldn't be able to keep the door closed while she was running around in here. Anyway, let's go meet Zai. He's in quarantine. There's nothing in the blue cage. The blue cage is just in here. He is in the wooden cage. Zai looks, yes, a lot like Trunk. Okay? Zai looks a lot like Trunk. Because he is also a black otter. He's bigger. He is not neutered, and he is not vaccinated against RHDV. And my rabbits are vaccinated against RHDV. They're vaccinated at around 4 months old. So, what I'm going to do is my vet is going to come out. He's apparently almost a year. He's almost a year old. So he needs to get vaccinated. It's fine. We will just get him vaccinated. My vet's going to come out next week and vaccinate him. But he's going to stay in the little cage, which is a shame. You know, the little cage he needs to stay in for a while. That's okay. It's okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine for now. He's going to stay in there in quarantine. He's warm. He's safe. Pretty soon, he's going to be able to run around the yard like everybody else. So it's temporarily. I don't want him interacting with too many other rabbits just because you don't know. So I'm going to get him vaccinated. I may get him fixed. We're deciding because sometimes it's just easier. Like, how many breeding males do I need? Not a lot. And if I'm not breeding them, there's no reason to leave them unfixed. You know, their health is better. It's just better to get a rabbit you don't intend to breed fixed. So he is not fixed. We may take care of that after he settles in. I mean, he's brand new. He's a little bit scared. So he is going to hang out by himself for a while to get adapted. And then he's going to see if he likes any of our current rabbits. We'll see. But at least we got Trunk. No more running around. That's enough. And the other thing that happened this morning that I did not catch on video because I was busy with the new rabbit is Silverado escaped because, to be fair, Rowan left a door open. Okay, Silverado didn't do anything wrong. Rowan did not close one of the doors. So Silverado escaped from here. He was running around and we saw him breed Trunk. So 28 days from now, we have to lock Trunk up because she's likely going to have babies. For right now, we have 2 Rexes pregnant, we think. And hopefully they'll have babies. That'd be good. That'd be good. Because we want Rex babies. So at least if she does have babies, they'll be purebred Rexes because she bred to Silverado. So that's fine. So we'll see. We'll put that on the calendar. 28 days from now, may have an extra bundle of Rexes. That's not a bad thing. So that's what's going on. That was more exciting than I thought it would be. We recaptured Trunk. We have Zai. It's mucky in the barnyard. I have an egg. I forgot about the egg. I have an egg. I gotta go put that in my hatching group. We are putting eggs in the incubator tonight. There won't be too much filming between now and when I come out because I am doing a live stream. By the time you watch this video, this is released after my live stream today. So, because this will be released tomorrow. So, the live stream's already happened for you. But for me, the live stream is happening in just a couple of hours. So, I won't be filming again for my farm vlog until after that. Okay, so this is basically it until tonight when I come back out and look for eggs and stuff. So right now, I have an egg in my pocket. I have to go clean off this mic because it fell in the muck. So I have to go clean it, sterilize it, but that's fine. We're not going to worry about it. Anyway, let's go inside. We're just happy we caught that rabbit, caught the other rabbit, and introduced you to Zai. Very exciting. So let's go inside. All right, it's evening. And I've been very busy just not recording this stuff. But I have been very busy. So first, let's just go over here and check on Zai. He's doing well. He's got food and water. He's pretty good. He's a nice guy. He was clearly well loved, right? That's not why he needed to be rehomed. He is a well-loved guy. He is gentle. He is sweet. He's a nice little guy. Hi, bud. He's still a little bit scared. So, yeah, he's in quarantine and getting used to us. It's easier to get a new rabbit used to you if it's a smaller space. Like, if I put him in a pen this size, right, the size of these guys, there's a real good chance that I would have quite a lot of difficulty socializing with him because he would have too much space to get away from me, right? So we don't want to do that. We don't want him to run away. And also he needs to be quarantined, especially because he's not vaccinated for RHDV. He will be. The vet's coming out next week to vaccinate him. So everyone else is vaccinated. Our other rabbits are vaccinated. I don't want him running around on the ground and possibly contracting RHDV because it does happen in our area. I'm going up this way. I'm going this way. I wish there was a gate over there. Mental note, put a gate over there. Whoa! Got to watch. Okay. Here we go. This is tricky. Okay. Here's what you do. You grab the post and you shimmy around. That's how you do it. Right? That's how you do it. Because if you don't do it that way, you're going to fall. Hang on. It's also easier to close the gate from this side. Haha. There we go. Now we got to watch. Go the less mucky way. And you got to step carefully. Oh, the muck. Oh, yeah, Shadowfax, you're smart. Just stay there. Like, just stay. You don't need to come over this way. There we go. There we go. We are making sure we're safe. So after this, I don't think I'm going to record dinner tonight, honestly. Because, let me explain with dinner. We have so much bread. Because my live stream literally was about baking bread. So I now have 3 loaves of bread. Don't ask. Don't ask. I needed 3 different stages. Right? It's a good spot to go. Ha! I gotta get up there. But I needed 3 different stages. So I now have multiple loaves of bread. I really don't know why I came in here because there's not any eggs in here. Tristan grabbed them. Yeah, I don't know why. Unless there's one under her. I don't know that he checked under her. Did he check under you, Sweet Pea? Ugh. Come on. Come on. No egg? Okay. I don't know why I came out here. Why I bothered walking through the muck. Yeah, nobody's out in the muck. Except the chickens and the ducks. They don't care. They're going to go in the muck. Excuse me, Sauron. They're going to go in the muck because they can. All right. Let's go back the way we came. What I'm doing is following Shadowfax's footprints. Right? I'm looking where he's been walking because he's smarter at this than I am. So we're just going to go where he walks because we're not stupid. So he's good at this because he navigates it all day long. So he's there when it's slowly melting. So we're not really going to do fry night. Someone's probably going to break out the fryer. But I'm going to be honest. We're probably not going to film any of dinner. I'm probably just making a basic sandwich. Like, literally, I think that's what I'm making for myself. I have so much bread. So, because I'm just doing that, close this. This is a little bit tricky right now. I don't want to get a shoe full of water. Can I put boots on? Yeah. Am I gonna? Probably not. Aha! I am safe. Yes, I'm safe. The turkey's making noise. But the other thing I do have to do, Zai's good, Trunk is in her pen. She's staying there. Hopefully. But the other thing I do have to do is put eggs in the incubator tonight. I am going to film that. Hi. It's a turkey. Yes, you're a very nice turkey and we love you very much. Yeah, we do. I don't think these guys are laying yet because it's only April. It's not enough light for them really. So, we'll see. But I think we're in that phase where I'm not going to find as many eggs because they're laying out there. And I don't want to go out there. Duck, 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 duck. Duck, 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 duck. Anyway, we are expecting now we're expecting in about a month, Trunk might have babies again. Because, here's the thing. When Silverado escaped this morning, he mucked around with her. So, because he mucked around with her, there's a real good chance that in a month, we're doing babies. So I've put her on my calendar so I know when to give her a nest box and move her from there, because she can't be there. Hi. Excuse me, honey. Excuse me, honey. But she can't be there when, in that pen with everyone else. Come on. There. No. Okay. But she can't be in that pen with everybody else when she has babies. So she was very upset about being caught. I edited a lot of her getting caught out because the angle was really bad. Like, really bad. I shouldn't have walked across that. That was a bad spot. The angle was really bad. It was dumb. And you couldn't really see it because I locked Tristan in. But, yeah. They, Trunk? Oh, there you are. She's back behind there. Which is what I was worried about. I want to make sure everybody gets where they're supposed to be. Yeah, looks okay. Everyone looks good. Silverado's in his pen. But I can't leave her to have children. Okay. Okay. Be right back. I have to check something. Never mind. It was nothing. We are okay. So, what happened was I saw some fur. Okay, I saw some fur. And because I saw some fur, I was like, oh God, it looked like it might be like Andersen's. And I'm like, there's no way. This long after? There's no way she's having children. She didn't. She did not. It was just Deli. Deli jumps the gun when she's pregnant. She is pregnant again. And Deli builds a lot of nests when she's about 2 weeks in. She starts building different nests and then she destroys them and then she builds them again. She's very picky. So she'll build her nests for 2 weeks before she's happy. So it was just her building a nest. But I was like, oh no, fur. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't babies. It was just Deli deciding if she likes that kind of nest this time. She doesn't because she's already destroying it. She don't like it. To be fair, it wasn't really that well built. It's like she's the mama who needs to practice every time. Like, she's had 4 litters for us now. And every time she likes to build them, take them down, build them, take them down. Just the way she is. So, someone asked how the cats are doing. They're fine. They're fine. But poor Wildfire, I had to shave her a couple times this week. And hopefully Gwen gives us some kittens. That would be wonderful. Anyway, we're going to call it a day because even though it's early yet, I'm going to rustle up a sandwich. And by the end of the day, I will put the eggs in the incubator probably in 2 hours. So I'll film that, but that's going to be it. Because this was an oddly busy day. Between all the rabbit nonsense and the complete and total craziness that was. And then I was doing my live stream for a couple hours. Between all of that, I just didn't have time. So I'm going to go sit down, have something to eat, and then I will film when we put the eggs in the incubator, because that's always fun. And then that will be it for the day. So that's enough. I'm done for the day. I'm pretty darn tired. Too much rabbit craziness, right, Blue? Yeah. Blue thinks that it's crazy around here. Anyway, I am going to go inside and make some dinner. All right. End of the day. I'm really tired and I feel like crud. So let's get these eggs set before I do anything else. So first we take the lid off because, lid. Got to take the lid off. And then I am going to push this back a little bit. I'm going to reach over here. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I have, how much do I have? I have 12 regular chicken eggs and I have 4 silky. So 4 of the silky are mine, so I'm going to put them in. This is my first chicken hatch of the season, so I kind of take it a little bit easy, right? I like to take it a little bit easy on the numbers. So I'm going to put my 4 silky eggs in. And then I'm going to put my 3 standard chicken eggs in. This is basically a fertility test. And we don't want to increase our flock size by like a crazy amount. So what we want to do is keep our flock size relatively small. And I'm going to put these eggs in here. These are my sister's eggs. She sent me 9 of her rainbow layer eggs. She wants to see if any of them are fertile. Full disclosure, she doesn't know. Because basically what's going on with her is she has 1 rooster for 7 hens. And let's be honest, that is not always enough, right? 1 rooster for 7 hens is sometimes not quite virile enough. He sometimes can't do his job. So, sometimes, just sometimes, you have to, get another rooster because Mr. is slacking. You gotta be careful of the words you use sometimes because you get slapped. You get demonetized or you get a strike or whatever. So I'm being careful. But I think everyone knows what I mean. He might not be doing the job. So, she sent me 9 eggs. I am going to put this... I forgot to add the water. It is still wicked dry here. Okay? Like, wicked dry. Let me just... Yeah, like the duck eggs need water too. So, we will add water. There is a tray down here. So, we're just going to add water to the tray. Because it is so freaking dry. That's why my throat sounds the way it is. That, and I am a little bit sick. But also, it's freaking dry. So, there we go. Now we're going to plug it in. Because we're happy about that. We want to plug it in. It's an excellent time to do it. We are going to put the lid on. And in 10 days, we will come back and check. And we will check what the silky's fertility are. The silky's fertility should be fine. They have a good rooster to hen ratio. So they should be fine. I'm just going to slip over here. See if I can find... I lost my cord. Where did I stick the cord? Yeah, where did I stick that cord? Somewhere weird. Oh, there it is. I unplugged it so that I could re-plug it in after I added the eggs. Found it. Oh, I don't need this. What am I doing with this? I don't need that. This I need. There we go. Too much dog hair. Oh my god. So much dog hair because I have dogs. Anyone who has dogs knows exactly how they feel about dog hair. Anyway. And then it's going to beep because the temperature came down and it is starting up again. So it has to think about itself and decide what its temperature's at. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be good. So I'm going to call that a night. It is getting kind of late. I wasn't feeling good, so I had to lie down. I did not do anything productive, so there was nothing to film. So what we're going to do is go to bed, and hopefully in 10 days, we will check these guys in 10 days, and hopefully there is at least decent development for everybody. They're early eggs in the season, so remember, early eggs in the season can have a somewhat sucky hatch rate. Anyway, that is literally it for us here today at Andersen Acres. I hope you enjoyed hanging out on the farm with us and our much, much rabbit nonsense. There's a little too much rabbit nonsense today. So we'll see you tomorrow.